This week, the state capitol has several committee hearings on infrastructure legislation. This afternoon, Governor Newsom announcing proposed reforms for permitting and projects in the Golden State. And here to tell us more about the plan and how it's faring as it makes its way through the legislature, President and CEO of California Manufacturers and Technology Association, Lance Hastings. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much, Mike.
So you got a chance to actually speak at some of these hearings. What was your message?
My message is that California's infrastructure is broken right now, and any opportunity that we can pursue to fix it is something that we really ought to look at. And the governor's put forward some proposals that will streamline regulations with CEQA, identify a couple of key public works projects that we all need, and help expedite those through the process. And
this really is, there's a sense of urgency right now.
Absolutely. We're coming out of COVID, and if you drove on the roads this morning, you probably get a sense that California's infrastructure is really broken. So any opportunity we have to fix it. There are some federal dollars that are tied to all of this that is driving the urgency, and that's a lot of money that's available, and just trying to work out the details, the mechanics between the legislature and the governor. That's really the task at hand right now.
So I think a lot of folks who might be seeing this interview right now, maybe they're sitting at home, but they're going to ask, well, how does this impact me?
Well, I think the infrastructure, as I testified yesterday, is really the fabric that holds our society and economy together. Yep. And without a good infrastructure, which people don't really see, but you feel it. If you're driving on the roads, like I mentioned, going over bridges, hoping that the energy and electricity lasts through the summer during those hot months, those are things that really do touch people. And if we have a better infrastructure system in California, everyone will be better off.
So all of this is part of the May revision of the state budget. Is this legislation that important to be part of that particular revision?
It's really important that it get done this year.
Okay.
Now, I'll leave the mechanics to the governor and the legislature because they have to work out those processes, but the legislature adjourns in the middle of September. We're in the budget season right now, and because there are financial implications, it's probably more appropriate than less, but there is a definite sense of urgency on this issue.
So on that, I don't know if they ask you this during the hearing at all, but not to be doomsday, but what is the worst case scenario right now in your mind?
Well, the worst case scenario for me is a no action alternative. So if the legislature and governor and we and the stakeholder community can't agree on something, California will have missed a brilliant opportunity, particularly in the manufacturing side on the chips. So we want to manufacture more chips here in California because we're well suited for it, even in this region with Solidigm and others. Bosch is coming into Placer County. Now is the time to take that action. If we don't, we would have really missed a big opportunity.
And that's the message. That's a good message right there.
Absolutely. Don't
want to miss these opportunities. All right, Mr. Hastings, thank you so much for your time this morning. We really do appreciate it.